We all have that one title we love, despite critical or commercial failure. The sterile mule child who scampers around in the crawl space of our game collection. So, as an exercise in cathartic relief, we're opening ourselves up to you and revealing our favourite hated games. Please be gentle with our dreams. At first, Mystical Ninja starring GOEMON looks like a Super Mario 64 clone on a system with far too many Super Mario 64 clones. The jumping was imprecise, the camera even shonkier, and the entire game was plagued by an encroaching layer of fog, like a John Carpenter film but with more lucky cats. But Mystical Ninja isn't just a Super Mario 64 clone, it's one of the most surreal, batshit bonkers games on the N64. It may not be a good game in the traditional sense, but we guarantee it's unlike anything else you've ever played.
My name is Juliet, and it is, as they say in Spain, my cumpleaños. That's right, my birthday.
Lollipop Chainsaw is apparently dumb, clunky, poorly written and crude. It sounds awful on paper because it probably is, but do we care? No. The partnership between Nick and Juliet bristles with fantastically daft dialogue, including legendary dick jokes and lines about bovine racism. And while it's about as classy as having your lover's name tattooed on your genitals, the rainbow-spewing, multiple beheading chainsaw moments are strangely beautiful.
Throw magic stars at chupacabras with your tongue?
Maybe, Dad. Nick's tongue is very limber.
How do you know that? Holy shit! This is some ride, eh, buddy? Who's the new guy?
Does Quake 4 have the bona fide groundbreaking classic status of Quakes 1, 2 and 3? No. Is it a decent, grimly satisfying sci-fi horror FPS with great weapons and some rather cool ideas? Abso-fucking-lutely. The nightmare strogification sequence is worth the price of admission alone. It was a groundbreaking use of first-person storytelling at the time, and the way it overhauls the gameplay is pretty damn smart indeed. This is us biting our collective thumbs at you, revisionist popular internet hive mind, and that's Shakespeare for shit off if you don't like Quake 4. It may seem rather odd to claim love for a multi-million-dollar franchise starter that everyone else hated, but after Ezio hit the scene, the fanbase agreed that newcomers should skip Altier's tale and save themselves the torture of endless fetch quests and repeated missions. Without 10 million side quests to complete, the mission was your primary objective, and every target we took down felt like a big step towards the goal. It also gave us Altair, who's deeper than the wildly loved Ezio. Ezio certainly has swagger, but Altier's very human flaws and his ability to overcome them made us cheer him on through every bit of sarcasm. Analytically and scientifically, we know that the Mario Party games are random, messy affairs that take far too long to play. We know the pain of losing a hard-earned star to an impossible twist of fate, and how very unfair it can feel. Yet despite all of this, if you asked us to play a round of Mario Party with you right now, we'd say yes. Well, truthfully, we'd say, "Who are you?" first, and then we'd say yes. What's wrong with us? Well, real-life board games are fun, mainly because of the vindictive spirit of competition, and Mario Party is an extension of this. Hate on it all you like, but we'd take this over Monopoly any day.
The T-virus is spreading. Raccoon City doesn't have long.
Operation Raccoon City is a misguided attempt to adapt Capcom's survival horror franchise into a multiplayer co-op romp. Instead of exploring tense environments as iconic zombie killers like Jill Valentine or Leon Kennedy, you trudge from one bit of ho-hum cover shooting to the next with a squad of random umbrella goons. And despite this, Operation Raccoon City is oddly compelling. Every glitch, every failed firefight, every instance of idiotic AI results in hilarity. Just like those cheap knockoff toys, we're talking about Robot Cop, the furniture of law enforcement. All this helps Reorcs feel strangely compelling. No, we're not talking about the awesome Turtles arcade game that everyone loves. We're talking about the red headbands on the cover, glitchy side-scroller with the godforsaken dam level. Yes, that one. Apart from the fact it's shit, everything about this is awesome. What other game lets you drive around in the turtle van shooting cannonballs? Literally none. Let's not pretend it's a perfect game. It's not even an average game, but if you gave up and never beat the dam level, you haven't paid your turtle dues, and April/Raphael will never love you. There was one crucial thing Gwyn had to nail when developing the 2009 reboot of BIONIC Commando: the swinging. And they crushed it! Zipping between high beams and tree branches is a blast, from the rush of speed you feel as Spencer dips into the arc of his swing, to the way he floats in midair just long enough for you to line up your next shot. But then there's the dreadlocks, the all too serious tone, and the wife arm. Really, don't ask us about the wife arm. Thankfully, the controversial design decisions are only skin deep. It's a wild ride, and the swinging feels easy and exciting, and best of all, it's dirt cheap on Amazon. That is your lot then. If you've got any loved games which everyone else hated, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to give us a like, and if you enjoyed this, why not subscribe? We'll individually high-five every single person who does, just not in real life. Ta-ta!
That was a pretty sweet video, right? If you want to see more, go to Games Radar's YouTube page over here. Or if you want to read, maybe up your game a little bit, go to GamesRadar.com.